The Channel 5 program aims to show two families from opposite ends of society where they swap lives, houses and budgets. However, today's episode attracted criticism from viewers who didn't think the poor family were representative of the bottom 10%. The show saw the Edney family, who had a budget of £168 disposal income a week, swap with the Walkers, who had £1,716 left over to spend in comparison. But viewers thought the smaller budget was a lot compared with some families and took to Twitter to comment. One questioned, "How does having £168 spare every week make you poor? What a load of BS. Some people are lucky to be left with a fiver after paying their bills. #Rich House Poor House." Watching #Rich House Poor House and the poor family only have £168 spare each week after all bills and food have been paid/bought. I must be missing something, cause £168 spare each week seems decent to me. I'll show you a true poor budget, a viewer added. A third stated, "I don't think having £168 a week after bills counts as poor. I'm sorry. A hell of a lot of people have to live off of pennies after paying their bills and rely on food banks." #Rich House Poor House. Others pointed out the two children in the family, Jaden and Lacey, had games consoles and televisions. #Rich House Poor House. How have these poor people got so many expensive TVs and games consoles? One questioned. Another added, "Poor kids have their own TVs and game consoles?" #Priorities. #Rich House Poor House. The poor family has Canada Goose jackets, games consoles, TV and Sky. The rich family don't even have any of this stuff, one viewer chimed in. Naz, the mother of the working class family, told viewers how she had been diagnosed with fibromyalgia the previous year, forcing her to quit her job, which put strain on the family finances. Subsequently, this had put the family into the bottom 10%, thus eligible to appear on the program. The show's Twitter account took to their page to clear up viewers' concerns. They wrote, "Those TVs and games consoles were bought before Naz became ill, i.e. when the family had two incomes and weren't in the bottom 10%. They went on to elaborate in a reply to a viewer who pointed out the Edneys owned their own home. The tweet read, "In previous RHPH episodes, some of the poor house families have been owner-occupiers. Some have rented privately, others have been in local authority housing." Despite the criticisms, plenty of viewers were quick to praise the show and the families involved. "I think this episode has been more real. The poor family could be the majority of families in this society." #Rich House Poor House, a fan said. A second exclaimed, #Rich House Poor House. "Tonight on at Channel 5_TV was the best episode I've watched so far." While a third declared, "As always, loved both families." #Rich House Poor House. Rich House Poor House continues Wednesday at 9 p.m. on Channel 5.